Hey guys, Kellen with Haunted by Waters. In my last video, I was showing you guys about the ClackaCraft drift boat and this transom, and I talked a little bit about the motors that I have. So I'm just going to do a quick demo actually on the Minn Kota Trolling Motor. So I mentioned that I have an 8-inch wide transom pad that I got welded onto the back of the boat. This fits my Minn Kota Trolling Motor and it fits my outboard motor, which is really nice to be able to have both options. So my Minn Kota Trolling Motor, this is a Traxxas 55-pound thrust trolling motor. It is a 12-volt battery, and it is a 48-inch shaft, meaning it's 48 inches tall. So after you get it on the clamp, which I'll show you here in a second, you can get down into the water, probably about 2 feet underneath the surface of the water. And then over here to the left, we have the battery that it takes. So we have a Duracell 12-volt battery. I love that battery. It takes anywhere from 4 or 5 hours to charge it up. You just charge it before you go in for the night, and then that thing will last you all day. I've been fishing out on the water for sometimes 10, 12 hours and never run out of battery. So it's a great battery that lasts you a really long time if you take good care of it. So I'll show you how to pop it onto the transom pad. So you see this gap here in between, just slides right over the top. Take these screws, righty-tighty, screw them in as tight as you can. And that locks onto the transom pad pretty tight. And then as you can see, you want to make sure that the handle is facing in towards you. So swivel the handle in this way. And you can see this probably hangs anywhere from 2 to 3 feet down underneath the water, which is really nice. Some pretty solid depth. You can adjust the clamp up here. Adjust this little clamp here. That'll allow you to slide the motor up or down on the shaft, depending on what depth you want. And then here is your handle to adjust forward or backward. So forward, backward, pretty easy, pretty straightforward. And then obviously you have your battery wires. So for me, I store my battery in a place where it doesn't get rained on and can't get stepped on or hurt somebody in the back of the boat. I pop my battery in the box here, and then I hook up my wires. So I go red to positive, black to negative. And then I close my compartment box. Now the wires are the only thing that are sticking out. You don't have a huge battery out in the back of the boat. And that keeps everything really nice. And then if you want to do an aerial here over the shaft. So as I mentioned, this is a 55-pound thrust Traxxas motor with a 12-volt battery. So the top speed it can go is about 4 miles an hour, which doesn't sound like a lot, but even when you have 3 or 4 people in the boat, this thing moves pretty good in the lake, depending on where you want to go. And then you have your speed adjusters here, forward, off, reverse, back up, and got multiple different click speeds. Just remember, your battery will burn twice as fast in reverse than it does in forward. So it doesn't mean you can't go in reverse, but just limit how much you do go in reverse because it will drain your battery faster than going in forwards. And that is the Minn Kota motor. It generally retails anywhere between $350 to $450, depending on who you get it from. But I will say that this has opened up a lot of possibilities for me to go still water fish when maybe rivers aren't an option with the drift boat. This has been a great way for us to tool around and go explore some new places to fish. So highly recommend the Minn Kota Traxxas 12-volt 55-pound thrust. Thanks, guys. If you like this, like and subscribe. We'll see you out there.